Alright, welcome back to Danskop Traders App. It's a new month, it's the 1st of August. Welcome to the new month. Welcome to the new month. Alright, you guys know the drill as usual. You know what we do here and how we start and how whatever transpires here long. So let's get into it. Let's pray and get started. It's a new month, we don't have time to rest. Let's go into it. Look for the money of the fast. It's gonna be a blessing. Let's look for this new month blessing. Okay, let's pray. Father, we thank you for this new month. Thank you for we've just entered the new month of August. Thank you that you've protected us in the previous month and you've brought us into a new month, Lord, with good profits, Lord. The profits that we made yesterday and throughout the whole month of July. We said thank you for that. And as we start a new month, Lord, we ask of the same, even greater, Lord, for the month of August. Let us see your blessing, let us see your goodness, and let us be profitable way beyond how we were profitable last month. We give you praise, we love you, Lord. Thank you for today's profit as we start a new month. Thank you for the profits that you're going to give unto us the whole of this month. We give you praise, we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Right. So the new month is at hand and we are ready to make this money. We are ready to make this money. So why the wait? Let's start. As usual, you know the drill. Crush 500. Crush 500 is where we start from. So let's get into it. Alright, so crush 500 yesterday. We made money yesterday. Those who remember, I gave you the entry. I gave you the entry when we were still in the analysis, and this was the entry, I believe, here, right there. Yeah, it took me out in profits right there, but I should have kept in to take it all the way up there. Up to now, it's still going because I wanted it to reach this level according to H4. Wanted it to reach. Wait a minute. No. We now need to see a reversal to give us a breaker block. No. Actually, looking at what we have on H1, let me first remove this. So according to H4, we got to see a new high, or higher high. So price should be coming back to give us a pullback. But then, that was according to daily. According to the H4, we have a higher high, so we're supposed to be coming in for a higher low. Yeah, for a higher low, and probably we'll continue with buys. But we've reached a retracement level on H4 according to CCI, right about there. We may or we may not continue with buys now that we know that it has reached the retracement level on CCI. We may actually see a retest right here to come back all the way here, to come back all the way there, and then we get into the buys according to daily time frame now. So this is what may happen. So I want to delete everything now here, there, and leave this right here. So looking at H1, we are having equal highs up there. Price is failing to break that. So that tells us that we are getting into sells. Why? Because we've reached a retracement level of CCI according to CCI there, as you see on H4. So if I go back to H1, price is failing to break that, but I can't enter sales unless I enter sales now according to M15 price is below my 10 MA. But if I see the previous H4 is not yet closed, it still has about 20 minutes, so I can wait for 20 minutes, or I can enter now, or I can enter now and hope for sales to continue. Yeah, there's that option to enter now, but I'm choosing to wait. And this is going to be one of the reasons that I'm choosing to wait. Right there, that will be seen as a pennant according to M15 and M5. So if price breaks it, then probably I can anticipate sales. Sales. But if it doesn't break it, then buys are coming through. It fails to break it down below here, then buys are coming through. Alright, so that's enough on Crash 500. Let's now go to Boom 1000. So congrats to everyone that made money yesterday on Crash 500. Boom 1000, I was still in it. Yesterday I was in it with buys. I made some good money. Yeah, this was the money. It went all the way there, but I had brought my S sales into profits, so it came and took me out with some good profits right there. Yeah, and then later came and broke out, broke this support, and now we can see it's trying to continue. It's trying to continue with sales, and remember we have this other level, so we know that it's coming here without a doubt. So now this can now go. Can we enter? Yeah, entry, maybe you can enter according to H4, but according to M15 it's going to keep playing around. According to M15 it's going to keep playing around. So from what I see, the buy is on according to M15, so that means this right here, it's likely to push for that right up there, and then you come in with the sells. So it's likely to keep playing around, consolidating as it pushes for that there. So be ready for something like this. Yeah, so for now, no business. You can enter buys if you want right here, and actually I'm going to enter buys. Yeah, I'm actually going to enter buys right here. Let me just wait for it on this order block. Right there, I'm gonna enter buys right there. It has refused, so I'm gonna bring it right there. So I'm gonna enter buys right there. If it comes here, it will activate my limit order. It will activate my limit order right there, and I'll be in buys for this to reach all the way up there. In fact, let's wait for it to be activated and see. Yeah, we just leave it to be activated for now. Let's wait for it to be activated. Next 5-minute candle is going to activate it. The next 5-minute candle is going to activate it. I hope it will be activated before it spikes. I hope it will be activated before it spikes. Let's go to M1. Let's go to M1. Come on, come on. Sometimes it spikes from there before it does, so I'm going to add my entry there, my buy entry there, and then I wait for that one also to be activated, because it sometimes fails to activate it and immediately it spikes. So yeah, let's see. Not yet, not yet. It is now activating it anytime from now. Not yet still. Not yet still. I think now it's going to be activated. I don't know why what they are waiting for to activate my order, but you can see it has gone through it. This is M1, and up to now it's not activated. You can see that. That's how crazy deriv is sometimes, but nevertheless I love trading with deriv. Yeah, but you can see it has gone through my limit order, but up to now it's not yet activated, and I've seen this several times when it does this to me. That's why I had to enter one there, which is okay. Now it is activated, so now I can go back to M5 and drag my stop loss here. I don't want to risk beyond that. I don't want to risk beyond that. So if it fails to spike from there, then it will come and take me out. Yeah, but remember, we are looking for our first TP right there, and of course our second TP right there, and that will be us out of the market. If it does that, then we will be out of the market. All right, with profits, of course, with profits. So that is on Boom 1000. Now let's go to Boom 500. I wanted to wait for that so that I can first enter before I can go to another asset. So let's go to Boom 500. Boom 500. So yesterday I told you this was a no-go because of the momentum and the way it was playing around, so we didn't actually trade it. But during the day it came and tested there and the sale started, and then later it got some momentum to break through this confluence area and then tested it again. But price is above our 10 MA, which is a weird thing for us to just enter now sells. So you want to be patient still. Let's go to M15. Let's see why M15 has been looking for buys, so it's still looking for buys. Why? Let's go to H1. This we can take out now. Okay, so this may have been like a fake breakout to me from what I'm seeing right here. Let's see. This may have been like a fake breakout. If H4 is looking for buys and M15 is looking for buys, then that was a fake breakout. We are still buying. We are still buying. So H4 is looking for buys and M15 is looking for buys, so we are still looking for a buy. And looking at H1, actually M30 is also looking for buys, and clearly you see that that was like a double a double bottom right here and gave you like a change of character right about there. We just need to confirm it. So let's wait and see. Can we enter now? Buys. M5 not yet, but M1 also not yet, so we have to wait for M5 to give us an entry for this kind of a buy. So for now we look for a sell. So we look for sales now. Let's look for sales. So we know that sales are coming in according to M5 for this kind of a move. It's coming in, so by the wait we should be entering sales, and I will enter my sales right here, put my stop loss here according to M5, and I will take my profits right here. Yeah, that is a sell on boom 500. Yeah, it's a scalping sell. I'm anticipating now it should be getting enough momentum to break out and bring us to this sell, and probably by then we'll be oversold. It can even come all the way here. By then I hope we'll be oversold, and then we can come come in with the buys. According to M15. So for now, that is the business. That is the plan that we are going to be looking at. That is on boom 500. All right. So enough of this. Now let's get into V25S. V25S is looking good. I see. Vol25S. It's looking good. So, it failed to continue with the sell and actually came to that order block and immediately started to reverse. All right. But then if you are looking at H4, we needed price to react to this order block. Remember, those who remember the analysis. We wanted it to touch this order block. Did it touch it? Let's look at that. I doubt it did. Delete all that. It did not. So we don't need all this. This was a break of structure. So price has come back to the breaker block. Yeah. So we can delete everything right there. So according to H4, one may say we have our change of character there. One may say this is a change of character, but we can't say now because price has to come back according to daily. The next H4 should be a sell, and the next H4 is starting in 7 minutes. According to H1, we are having that candle. It's likely to close as an inverted hammer, sort of. Yeah. Then M15, we need to see. We are already looking for sells, but not yet we don't have a confirmation yet. So we need to see failure of a new high, creation of a new high, then we can come in with our sells. M5 not yet still, so we wait. We are going to be waiting. So on M5 I can easily enter my sells if price fails to create a new high there. And H1, yeah, H1, that means our stop loss will be above here. Yeah, so we'll be looking for sales without a doubt today. All right, that is enough on V25s. Let's go to V75. V75. It had the structure like almost the same as V25s. So we wanted sales, but yesterday at first we were looking for buys to get us a bit above there, then we can come in with the sales. Now this is where I made my first entry. I failed to close my profits in right there. You can see that was a profit I was looking for, but it did not reach that target I wanted, so it came back and took me out on a sell. But of course it first went into profits. Then I entered sales here. This was another loss there. Then I entered sales there, took my profits right there, right on this level. I was supposed to continue with sales, but I wanted to recover that loss, so I closed my profits right there. Yeah, so now we can remove all that. Delete everything right there, and now go to M15. M15 is looking for some buys, but are we really looking for buys? Have we touched there? I think we've reached the target. That's weird. If I go to H4, I have a break of structure, so that means I'm going to get into a sell again. Yeah, I have a break of structure. That means I'm continuing with sales. So even though today started as a buy, we are likely to end up getting to see sales. So if I go to H4, I see the current candle has been a buy candle, but then it's about to close within 7 minutes. Yeah, is it going to be an engulfing? Not really. So we are coming in with sales. Clearly you can see it came for this fair value gap or the order block above there. So and that's where we even see our break of structure form right about there. You can see that. So that tells you that we are still looking for sales. So sales are going to come. So can we look for sales on a smaller time frame? Not yet, but it will come around. I think on around M5, yeah, it will come around. So if we have a signal to sell on M5, then we enter, but it's better to enter when you've seen on M15 price being below our 10 MA. That will be a good position or a good entry point for you to make that kind of a sale. So for now, no business. I keep waiting. Let's wait. Jump 50. Jump 50. All right, before we go to jump 50, I want to check on our entry on boom 500. Yeah, we are in profits. Let's see on boom 1000. Oh, we were taken out. Oh, that's bad. Anyways, it was we wanted a short small thing, so you can see that it has broken out on that resistance, support trend line. So it tells us now sales are continuing. It tells us sales are continuing where we are. Yeah, so of course we had a tight stop loss right here. We didn't want to risk a lot, so we are already out of that. This move to get back there has failed. That means it is continuing. If the candle closes out, if this M15 candle closes out, then it tells us we are likely to continue. Let me see H4. Yeah, we are continuing with sales. Yeah, so this is going to close outside. So can we enter? I doubt we can. I doubt we can. Yeah. We'll check it out when this H4 candle closes. It has actually just closed, so let's wait and see the first M15 candle. Yeah, so let's go back to jump 50. So J50, yesterday we wanted this pullback. Remember the guys, I told you, let me bring it to M15. I told you we are going to see continuation of buys, but before we see them, we are going to see the pullback at least to there, but then it even continued. So I entered my sales, yeah, because I wanted to recover. Where I had, I had already sales in, so I had sales in, so I tried to break even. So it took me out in my SLs right here, but I was supposed to break even and even some profits right around there. So it was my bad to be quick to trail my SLs. So yeah, I messed up right there. So after that it reached to this level. I entered buys, but I had my tight SL right about there, and I was taken out. I always use tight stop losses. That is me. So I was taken out. It came all the way back there, but I was not in the market by then. I should have entered I should have made my entries for the buys to take me all the way up there. So now everything right here has to be dealt with. Let's delete all that. Let's go to H1 and the buy we were looking for. You can see we have now 3 equal highs. We have 3 equal highs. One can say that is a triple top. One can say that is a triple top right about there. Yeah, so down below here we have our support area right there. So we have a triple top up there, we have a support down below. Yeah, things are like that. So what are we going to see today? H1, we need buys. We have reached a retracement level according to H1. H4, we need sells. So it's going to be hard for it to break this level. It has tested it several times. Excuse me. It has tested it several times. Is it going to break with the buys and continue up? Let's wait and see. But for now, I have no business with this. I'm not going to be looking for buys, yeah, according to H1 and M15. So I want it to reach right down here. I want it to reach here, and it fails to break through this support, then we come in with our buys. That's what I'm anticipating, so I'll be waiting for that. Yeah, that is on J50. Let's now look for, let's go to J25. J25. J25, what happened yesterday? All right, we wanted buys. We wanted buys. J25. Because of a pennant, yeah, that's so it faked us that pennant. Oh yeah, it took it as if it was as if it was a what? As if it was a symmetrical triangle. Then decided to break this side. Alright, because H1 was still selling, and actually even H4 was selling, so it gave us a change of character right there. the support up there is what caused this to go down. Yeah, so it ended up being taken as a symmetrical triangle, not a pennant according to H1. So all this can be deleted now. So we messed up there. The analysis was not right. We missed that symmetrical pattern. We took it as an ascending. So it was a symmetrical according to H1, and clearly you can see price broke going down and gave us even a change of character. So what we need now is a confirmation of this change of character. Yeah, and most of the times price can even come all the way back up there. Yeah, so just know that. All right, so for now, new H4 has started. We have reached a confluence area. This area right there, that's a confluence area. So price can easily react from there to go all the way back up there. So I'm going to delete it. We already know that's a confluence area. Price has been playing around there for some good time. So it's a confluence area. Price has to react to it to give us this kind of a pullback. H1, we just give it some hours and H1 will be ready to give us that kind of a pullback. Yeah, just give it some time. So M15 is ready. Yeah, I think it is ready. So we wait to see if it gives you a reversal signal, like if it comes and breaks this level before it gives us a break of structure down here, then you know that is a signal for the buys to come in. So for now, no business with this asset J25, but we know we will be looking for buys. J10, so J10, we wanted to continue with sales, but remember the other day I was looking for a breakout. That was on Wednesday. That's the reason why I left it there. I was looking for a breakout to first reach that level, then we can come in again with sales. Yeah, so yesterday, wow, how did I miss this? It gave us a signal for the buy actually. It was an inverted heads and shoulder. Now that I've just seen it now. Yeah, but it happened late night. So the entry happened late night. So this was our neckline right there. This is our left and right shoulder. This was our head. And so you can see this was supposed to be our entry right about there. And hope probably you could have even entered on this candle when price went above our 10 MA. That would have been an entry, a confirmed entry for us there. So our TP was supposed to be this right there, and clearly it has been hit today morning. You can see it has been hit today morning right about there. That should have been our TP. So but I missed this. I was not in the charts by that time. This was around what time? Let's see, around 22, 23, around midnight. Yeah, I was not in charts. Midnight, yesterday midnight, that's when this confirmed buy came through right about there. We should have entered that buy, having seen this as our inverted heads and shoulders. So now price has reached our target right there that we needed. What we needed at first, there was a fair value gap, clearly fair value gap according to H4, and price is almost reaching that 50%. Are we going to see some sells? I doubt, because it seems to be having a good momentum. Now that I'm on H4, I want to first delete everything right here, delete everything there, delete that, delete this also. Now I want to show you this. This is not a breakout structure right here. You can see it clearly. That is not a breakout structure. Now if this is not our breakout structure, this becomes our previous lower high right there, and that means this becomes our change of character level. So if price reacts back, we are anticipating buys. Yeah, we will be anticipating buys, and that will be even confirmed also on daily time frame. So for now, we are going to be looking for buys. We are going to be looking for buys, but we can't enter buys until we get a pullback. So this pullback can easily come for the fair value gap or for the order block. You have to know that. So let's now go to lower time frame. H1 is overbought, M15 is also overbought, but still pushing for the buys. So that tells us that we can only wait for when price fails to break the previous higher high to start giving us a pullback. Yeah, so if I go to H4 and I look at my fair value gap, is it going to be respected? We'll see about that. Let's draw it and see where the price is going to respect it. That is where we have our That's where we have our 50% of that fair value gap. So we need price to reach there and probably gives us an entry for the sell, this reversal kind of move, before we can engage again in buys. So for now, we wait. A new H4 has started. It's likely to be giving us a wick here, creating a wick, then we start sells. Yeah, just wait. This is likely to be just a wick for the new H4 candle that we are starting now, that we've just started. So be aware of that. Let's wait. All right, that is enough on J10. We are going to be looking for sales today. Yeah, if price reacts there. Let's now go to gold as our last asset and we look at it. Now gold, I'm actually in some big losses right here. In some floating losses. My stop loss is supposed to be here. Yeah, I wanted a pullback there. It hasn't reached there, so I entered buys. Of course, I made money yesterday for the, what was it? Let me see. Yeah, for the sale, I made money for the sale. Then I made money for this buy here. Yes, for this buy here, that was on another account. For this buy, I was looking for profits to reach there, but it failed, so I moved out. So now all I need is price to reach that fair value gap. All I need is price to reach that fair value gap, and it has not yet reached it. It has not yet reached it. It has not yet reached it. So that's why I'm still holding my buy. That's why I'm still holding the buys to reach there, and then I close. Even if it touches it, I'll be out. And then I look for sales, because the general trend is a sell. You have to remember that. General trend currently is a sell, according to, wait a minute, H4 is looking for buys. H1 is looking for buys. Daily time frame is currently oversold, but not yet ready to give us buys. So yeah, H4 we are looking for buys. M15 on the other hand is also looking for sells. M15 is looking for sales, so we are likely to be taken out right here. Let's wait and see what happens. But as far as I'm concerned, H4, I need buys to at least mitigate this fair value gap. That's what I need, so that I can escape from this loss. So I'm still holding my entries right there and waiting to see what happens. So for now, what I've just seen on M15 is a bit disturbing. Seems, if I'm lucky, according to M15, if I'm lucky, the buy is likely to happen, but it may not reach where I want it to reach right now. Today is a Friday. I don't know if there are some news. I don't follow news. You know me, guys. I am not a news guy, so I just trade what I'm seeing. I don't go to search news to understand what is happening in news. I hate news, so I trade according to price action and what I'm seeing. That is me. So I want to choose to go to M5 and see if price breaks this order block. Then it's a done deal for me. Then it will be taking me out, but it's likely not to break it. It's likely actually to reverse from this level and continue in the buys. So, but I don't have a confirmation yet to make another entry. Yeah, that's where the challenge is. But M1 has right there, then there's that, so it's a bit tricky for me to make another entry. Yes, price is above my 10 MA on M5, but it is not on M15. So that I can't tell you to enter some buys now. I can see the trend lines, but I cannot advise you to enter now unless price gets above our 10 MA on M15. Yeah. So for that, this is still a no-go for me. Yeah, if price goes above our 10 MA on M5, I mean on M15, yeah, then you could actually enter. M5 is looking good. Price is above our 10 MA, but one may say that is going to come back again. Yeah. In fact, it's going to come back again. To come back again to confirm the buys. So it may break like that. That is breaking on this M1. That is breaking on this M1 resistance to reach there and then come to test it either back below here or back here. And then we can come in with the buys probably according to M15. Yeah, so something like that is what I'm going to anticipate. So it's going to break this level, go up there, then retest according to M5. Then once it retests, then you have your perfect entry for the buy. If it fails to retest, then, but it can't fail to retest, because this, once it breaks this level right here, this is going to be like considered as your change of character on M5 or your reversal signal on M5 whilst price breaks that. We already have a reversal signal on M1, which is this right here, change of character, you can see it, but then we need it also on M5. So we can only see it on M5 once price breaks this level right here. It's not yet broken, so that's why I'm saying once we break that, we will anticipate retest from there to come back, and then we can enter our buys later. So that is it on gold. We are going to be looking for buys shortly today, but also sales will be coming in. So we will buy, then we will sell. Yeah. Let me wish you guys, before we say that, before I wish you a good day and happy weekend, let's first do the recap and we call it a day. We have about 11 minutes, so let's go for the recap. Please, if you, the slots, I mean the subscription for VIP, they are still open, so you can subscribe. You can subscribe for a VIP platform for signals. Let's see. So the sales are on Crash 500. So I was wrong for this kind of a pennant that I was looking. Why? Because of that support. So the sell is on, and now that it is on, you can clearly see the reversal on M15. That is a change of character right in front of us right there. So what do we do now? All we need is a pullback to confirm the reversal, and then we are good to go. So delete this for now. Then we are good to go for this pullback sell that we want from there to here, but it's going to first come on M15, then later gives us the one on H1 there. That will be another reversal signal on H1 once it breaks that, and then you know the drill, you know how all this goes. So breakout, then pull back. You know, we already know all this. Yeah, so this is happening, but we will start with the one on M15. So if you have an entry on M15, you can hold and swing this sell all the way down below. Yeah, so for now I want to have a confirmation of reversal. Boom 1000, it took us out. We wanted the buy there, it took us out, of course, with small losses, like roughly $2 or $3. Yeah, around there. We wanted the buy, but we have a breakout. There, so I doubt we will be looking for buys again unless otherwise. So that is a no-go for me now. Boom 500, we entered sales and we are in profits, by the way. So if you have not entered yet, you can choose to enter according to M15. Yeah, according to M15 and M5, you can choose to enter for the sell. Yeah, we are in sales. V25s, we wanted a pullback there to confirm the reversal. We have it on M15. Is it enough for us to enter? I think so. Yeah, I think I can enter. If it makes another one, then I will make another entry. But from what I've just seen on M15, I think I can enter sales now and look for this target right there. So I'm in with sales on V25s, V75 pullback has happened. So why wait? We need sales. I think we can enter sales now. Yeah, I think we can enter sales now, and nothing I have to wait for. Right there, I'm seeing equal highs there. It's what I wanted, so I can put my stop loss above here for this kind of a sell, and I'll be looking for sales to come all the way back here. So let's wait and see. I've entered this according to M5. Please notice that. Yeah, and I've made a mistake to enter before price goes below my 10 MA. It may come to harm me, by the way, but looking at M1, I think we are safe. Let's wait and see. Yeah, let's wait and see. But I was supposed to wait for price to be below my 10 MA on M5. Anyways, my stop loss is there. Yeah, I'm working with that. It's not much to worry about. I can recover that. Yeah, J50, we want this, then we can enter. So that's a no-go for me now. We can't make any entries. J25 has reached our point of interest. we need a reversal signal on that level, so we can't do much. We have to wait for a reversal signal on this point of interest of ours. J10, we needed sales from that angle there. Have we touched that level? Not yet. Is it going to touch it? We'll wait and see, but we know that we want sales from there, so let's wait and see what happens. We want sales, then we can later buy it, probably today or tomorrow. Then lastly is gold. Gold, all right, price is above our 10 MA on M5, but it hasn't broken yet, so still it's a no-go for me. I can't tell you guys to enter. I can't tell you guys to enter. Yeah, but I'm already in with buys, but in floating losses. But I wanted to make another entry, but I can't enter another entry unless price reacts back here, goes there and then comes back to confirm the reversal on M5. So that's why I'm not entering another entry, another buy. So that's it. That's it for today. I hope you guys had a great time. Remember, it's 1st of August. It's a new month, and we are going to still rock together as we always do. We have to make this money one way or another in this trading career, or in this trading thing, or this business of trading. So as usual, please remember to use proper risk management. Remember to always check your risk tolerance to understand it before you make an entry, to understand your stop loss, where you should put your stop loss. Remember that. Yeah, look at that. Look at what Boom 1000 has done. So after taking us out there, wow, after taking us out here, it came for that. We knew that we would put our stop losses right there, so it took us out and immediately it has jumped. So this is where we had entered from. We thought price would react on that and then give us entries for the buys. It had something in mind, gave us a fake breakout out there, and now it has gone back, and we know it's going to go all the way up there. So yeah, it has played us very well. So yeah, that is a loss for us. Not a big one, but it hurts to see when price does something like that to take you out. So now we can shift our point to this level. We can shift it to that level so that the next time we get a clean entry. Yeah. All right, so we now know this is the right point, and we can wait for price to go up there, then we can sell it down below, or we can wait for price to come back here and then we can buy it. Either way, you know how we do this when we are trading within trend lines. You know the drill. So Boom 1000 has played us, but we are still making profits on our Boom 500 entry. It's going clean. It's going to recover that loss on Boom 1000 because it is small. It is a very small one. Yeah. A crash 500? No. Yeah, so we entered this and we entered also this. I told you when it reacts all the way back there, I will make another entry for the sale because we are going to sell V25S. Yeah, and we are in some profits on V75. Yeah, we are selling this also. All right, I think that's it. Like I was saying, remember to use proper risk management, and remember to use to calculate properly your risk tolerance and be able to use a good level of stop loss. Don't risk what you can't afford to risk. Yeah, there's money that you can't afford to risk according to your account. You can't afford to risk $50 when your account is $100. That is a mess. You can't afford to risk even $20 Okay, depending on your risk strategy, you can. Yeah, I can't say we have one strategy. Some people have different strategies of risking, but mine is always percentages. So I risk 3% of my account. That is maximum per trade. And I look at a maximum of 2 trades, meaning I can't afford to risk 6% per day. My maximum risk tolerance per day is 6%. So if I hit 6% in loss, I move out. Yeah, that is what I do. So you may be having your own risk, a risk strategy and risk whatever you're using. Make sure it works for you. I can't push my own risk strategy to you if what you have is working for you. Let me wish you guys a good day. Happy trading. See you tomorrow same time. Bye bye.